Hello, dear parents. This is a video for confirmation candidates that are going to be confirmed this month. Our first mass will be this weekend. We have 6 masses on our schedule, so our first mass is this weekend, August 8th. But I mean, this is a general information for all the masses, for all the candidates and sponsors and family members. Um, First of all, let me tell you what time that you need to be here. Well, you need to be here at least 40 minutes before your mass. Please, especially candidates and sponsors. 40 minutes before mass. So that we can sit you first and we can talk. Since we are not doing a practice because of this situation that we are in, we will explain everything that before mass on those before but the thing is, I really need you to be on time, because it is hard to try to explain when not all of you are here, and I cannot be repeating and repeating what we are going to be doing because some people decided to come late to um, to their mass. So I hope and I pray that I will see all of you on time, which is just 40 minutes before mass. Uh, and again, especially sponsors and candidates, that's what I need, so they know what they are going to be doing during the mass, what they need to respond to the priest, how they will stand up and come to everything. So please, again, remember 45 minutes. Please, please, please be on time. The dress code. I know that people were calling and asking us about how they have to dress. Well, first of all, we need to remember we are coming to mass. That's a salat, right? So, and second, and really important thing is that you are doing and you are celebrating and you are receiving a sacrament. Confirmation. Well, if we don't understand that, that means that you don't understand how you have to dress. I mean, for men, it's a formal dress. You want to use a tie, that's fine. You want to use a whole suit, that's fine. But I need you to dress with a shirt. There's a dressing shirt. Any color is fine except black. Pants, there are dressing pants, and shoes, there are for dressing shoes. I mean, not tennis shoes, not bands, not Converse, not that kind of stuff. Those are not formal. Please understand what it is formal. A belt, a well dressed. I mean, that's an easy thing. Just be formal, please. For ladies, use a dress. A dress, there is going to be formal dress. The dress cannot be, has to be at least on the knees or down the knees, not up to the knees, and the skirt, or how you say that thing, it has to be covered. I mean, your shoulder has to be covered. For if you are please remember that the priest is going to do this the sign of the cross, confirm you with the chrisms on oil on your forehead, so that has to be clear for him to do it. Dressing shoes, not flip-flops or not tennis shoes again. Last year I had it, I mean this year is going to be different, because last year or the previous year I always have more than 100 people doing confirmation at the same time, so it was kind of hard to keep track of all of them being well dressed. So this year is not going to be the same thing. I mean, I only have 20 kids, 21 or 22, and adults getting confirmed per mass, so I will be able to check the dress code. If you are not appropriately dressed, I'm not going to allow you to come to the mass. I mean, that means that you don't understand what it is. And so if you have specific questions for the ladies, the dress can be any color except black dress. I mean, And there is also sometimes suits for women who are formal dressing that you can use that. That's fine with me. That's not a problem. Um, but let me know if you have any specific questions or concerns. Let me know. You don't need anything for the confirmation mass. You don't need that candle. You don't need a rosary. You don't need a book. You don't need any of that thing. Any of those things. You don't. That confirmation doesn't require you to have any candle or books or Bibles or rosaries. Any of that. So you don't need to have all of that. And finally, well, you came here, please plan on the sponsor need to come to the office before going into the tent and sit with you before mass. They need to come and pick it up their certificates, the sponsor. Okay, when they come, they will need to drop the envelope that we send to the sponsors, this envelope with your donation sponsors. So parents, if you can share this with your sponsors, will be nice. If not, tell them to see this video towards the end so they can so that you can the sponsors can understand this. You know, the first year that I was in this parish, I always tell I remember telling the sponsors when we were on a training that in my previous parish, when they give the envelope for donations for baptismals, they used to also say to the sponsors, we encourage you, we recommend you to put a donation of $40 or more in the envelope, and the sponsors were really good putting the 40 or more. We used to say, well, please put 10% of what you are going to spend on all your baptismal stuff, your party, your dressing, and all that stuff, and share with the church. And that was really awesome. The sponsors respond really awesome. Sometimes because that's the only time that they come to mass. Sometimes, not all of them. I know that I have sponsors who are in mass every single Sunday, but sometimes we have sponsors who will be just for that day in mass with us, and that will be the only time. So that's a way to support their parish. So the first year I did it, and it was good. The sponsors respond really good. And the second year, I didn't mention anything. I just give the envelope, we get it back, and it wasn't that bad. Probably some of them still remember what I say. But the last year that I did this and I didn't tell anything, it was sad to see they even receive envelopes empty, with nothing, or with $1, or things like that, which helps. But I mean, come on, parents, come on, sponsors, actually, not parents. So hopefully, I will recommend you to tell your sponsors and 40 and up donations for the envelopes, and they will need to return these envelopes when they come to pick it up the certificates. Okay, yes, we send the envelopes. If you forgot the envelopes, we'll have some envelopes available for you that day for the sponsors, and just share with the sponsors that. So and why they need to come and pick it up the certificate before mass, because after mass you can leave, and then that will be the only way that I know who really came and get confirmed. If I have some certificates left in this office, that means that person didn't came, and I'm not going to register in their books of the church that they were at their confirmation mass. So that's all that I need to tell you about time. 40 minutes before mass, please come and pick it up the certificate and drop the envelope. Sponsors, the dress code. If you have any specific questions, call here at the office to Gloria or myself, but Gloria also can answer questions to you about what it is appropriate to be dressed with, and if you have any specific questions then. And again, don't forget the donations for the sponsors. So tell your sponsor or make the sponsors to see this video. God bless you, and we'll see you this coming weekends, right? During your confirmation mass. Thank you.